Hey everybody, welcome back to the vlog. My name is Richard and it is my goal to help you make a living in life as a creative professional. It doesn't matter if you started yesterday or if you've been doing this for a decade plus like myself. We're all in this together and I want to see you succeed. On today's episode, we're talking about my long-term opinions of the M1 Max MacBook Pro. I've had it for about a month now. There's things I like, there's things I dislike, and then there's things that I hate. And I just want to share some of my thoughts so that you can make the right decision when purchasing this computer, because let's face it, they are very, very expensive and yeah, you need to be informed when making these decisions. To start, let's talk about some of the things I like. First off, it is a powerhouse of a machine. It is easily the most powerful machine I've ever owned. I've thrown RED footage at it, I've thrown Canon R5, GH5 footage at it, and it is an incredibly robust machine. It's been very impressive to work with, and I've not had to make proxies, which is incredible. I can just drop the footage in and start editing, which has been something that I've had to struggle with in the past. A lot of times I've had to create those proxy files in order to make it not as hard on my processor, and even then it's been challenging. With this machine, it's really easy to just start editing, which is something as a video editor myself, I really value because it makes my life easier. I can just get to work and start crushing it, start trying things, and start pushing the footage to really construct the stories that I want to tell. And I really like the computer for that reason. Now, when I think about the ability to really edit footage and edit a lot of different codecs that are being thrown at me, different resolutions, 4K, HDR, 10-bit, 8-bit footage, all the variables that we are facing, the one thing that I regret is not speccing this thing out. I got the 10-core CPU, the 24 GPU, 32 gigabytes of RAM, and it does great. I really like the machine. It does a great job of working through this footage that I'm throwing at it on a daily basis, but I really wish I specced it out further. I wish I spent the extra $600 to get it fully maxed out so I could really push through footage like there's no tomorrow. There's one major flaw with the M1 Max MacBook Pro that I want to discuss particularly in this video, and that is how unstable the operating system is. I've had the computer for less than a month now, and it crashes multiple times a week. Today it's crashed 3 times. Last week on one day it crashed like 7 times in a 24-hour period. It really shouldn't be that unstable. I've talked to Apple on a number of occasions. I've reinstalled the OS, I've upgraded the OS, yet the problem persists. And it's incredibly frustrating not knowing if and when my computer is going to crash again. In many ways, this is unacceptable for a machine that is less than a month old. I don't know if I got a lemon. I don't know if it's a persistent problem across the M1 Max and the M1 Pro chips. It doesn't really build my confidence in terms of the reliability of the machines. I have an AppleCare appointment scheduled for later this week. I have to drive to Seattle, which is a bit of a bummer. I'm not looking forward to a long car ride across the mountains, especially in winter. And I'm hoping that it's an easy fix. I'm hoping it's something where I don't have to send my computer out to get fixed elsewhere in the country, because who knows how long that process could take. At the end of the day, to put it simply, I need a machine that I can rely on day in and day out without having to worry about if it's going to crash in the middle of a Zoom call or in the middle of an edit. I'll provide updates in terms of what Apple says in terms of service, etc. It should be covered by AppleCare. If it's not, we got to talk. But that's all I got for this episode of the vlog. Until next time, create, share, and sustain the life that you want. Get out there and make some awesome work. Thanks, guys.